Is it true that eating turmeric with honey might help you live a longer life? How does combining a spice with honey influence other essential organs? Find out by watching this video all the way to the end. But, before we get into what properties turmeric coupled with honey hides, I'd want to thank every one of our channel's viewers for their support. And for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, we'd like to remind you, friends, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. As a result, you won't miss the release of new informative videos. Turmeric has been used in Oriental medicine since ancient times. Turmeric longa is a rich yellow spice made from the dried roots of the turmeric longa plant. The spice powder derived from the roots of this plant is used in both cooking and medicine. After all, a drink containing turmeric has a significant amount of antioxidants. Curcumin is found in the root of the plant. Several studies have recently been undertaken, and it has been discovered that this specific curcumin is a unique instrument for battling lung disorders, as well as pathologies of the myocardium and blood vessels. Curcumin can help prevent diseases like Alzheimer's and cancer. It has also been shown to be useful against joint illnesses, ulcerative digestive pathologies, and even pre-diabetic situations. Why is it a great idea to start drinking turmeric with water? 1. Fight against inflammatory processes in the body. In some cases, turmeric and honey are just as effective in reducing inflammation as some medications. 2. Protection of our brain cells. Experiments have proven that the substances in turmeric can prevent the increased deposition of specific proteins. And this, in turn, is a direct way to prevent Alzheimer's disease. Surprisingly, just 1 gram of spice allows you to optimize your memory for as much as 6 hours. This discovery was made by Australian scientists. 3. Start using turmeric with honey to prevent the development of cancer cells. It is known that malignant cells develop in our bodies as a result of genetic failure. Laboratory tests have proven that the properties of turmeric prevent cancer. 4. Improvement of digestive processes. The use of turmeric makes it possible to get rid of increased bloating and excess gas. Moreover, the components in the composition of the spice, obtained from the root of the plant, have a stimulating effect on the production of bile acids. In addition, the substances in turmeric support liver function. 5. Support and protection of the heart muscle. Researchers from Japan have proven that turmeric with honey is effective in protecting blood vessels and the myocardium, especially during exercise. Cell protection occurs due to the antioxidants contained in turmeric. 6. Help in the treatment of diagnosed depression. These are not empty assumptions, but facts proven by clinical studies. It is not necessary to add turmeric to honey or dilute it with water. The spice added at the end of cooking will also have a positive effect. Turmeric goes well with a variety of dishes. Bright and rich colors, as well as aroma, complement the dishes, giving them a special zest. But water with honey and turmeric helps to cope with various diseases and improve overall well-being. The solution can be taken on an empty stomach or immediately after breakfast. The duration of the use of such a healing drug should not exceed 2 weeks. Usually, only 7 days is enough. After the course is completed, you need to take a break of at least 1 month. You can replace the water in this drug with milk or kefir. It is very important to choose the right spices. As a rule, turmeric is sold in markets where all the spices are in the open air. In this regard, pathogenic fungi or bacteria can easily get there. As a result of using such a spice, you can harm your body, instead of the desired benefit. It is best to purchase the spice at a pharmacy or specialty store. Drinking water should be clean and warm. This will improve metabolism, and by adding a pinch of black pepper, the beneficial properties will only increase. But first, you need to understand what properties the bee product hides in itself. Phenomenally, but in terms of chemical composition, the sweet product of beekeeping resembles human blood plasma. And this allows the body to fully absorb the product. Not a single gram of this product is wasted. General information about the composition of honey. The product contains enzymes, catalase, phosphatase, and amylase. Vitamin substances, tocopherol, ascorbic acid, and some types of B vitamins, folic acid and a number of trace elements, for example, zinc, nickel, tin, lithium. Isn't this the best cure for all diseases? But it is difficult to call honey a panacea for all diseases. Despite its beneficial properties, honey is not recommended for everyone. Exceeding the daily allowance and abusing this product is fraught not only with weight gain but also with other, more dangerous consequences, pathologies in the kidneys or pancreas. This is due to the high level of fast carbohydrates. Before you start using honey, you need to make sure that it has not heated up to 50 degrees. Otherwise, there will be a minimum of useful substances in it. It is also better to buy honey from trusted sellers who do not dilute the product with other ingredients. Naturally, honey is prohibited for people suffering from type 2 diabetes, as well as for allergy sufferers. We figured out honey, and now let's move on to turmeric. What are the contraindications? The spice, known all over the world, like the other ingredient of the drug, can provoke the development of an allergic reaction. Before using turmeric for medicinal purposes or for cosmetic purposes, a small test is necessary. To do this, a pinch of spice is diluted with a small amount of water, and gruel is applied to the skin. After a while, the mixture is washed off and the skin is observed in this place for 2 days. When redness appears, it is forbidden to use turmeric, even in the composition with honey. Turmeric can harm people who are taking blood-thinning medications such as aspirin or warfarin. Also, spice should not be in the diet of those who take diabetes medications. The fact is that the property of turmeric to lower blood glucose levels will not lead to the best consequences. In the absence of contraindications, you can safely prepare a healing mixture for oral administration. Moreover, the beneficial properties of turmeric and honey extend to human skin. Therefore, these ingredients are used for cosmetic procedures. There are many recipes based on a bright orange spice with honey and other ingredients. We have selected for you 5 recipes to improve the condition of your body and prevent premature aging. The first recipe on our list is to prevent the development of viral and bacterial infections that affect the respiratory tract. You can reduce the progress of the disease with the help of honey with turmeric. To do this, prepare milk 1 cup, 1 ripe banana, a teaspoon of turmeric, and honey. All ingredients are blended using a food processor. You can use an immersion blender. With a cold, you need to take the medicine received in 2 doses. This recipe is useful to eliminate sore throats, as well as to clear the breath and prevent the development of complications against the background of a viral respiratory infection. The second recipe is to strengthen and maintain the immune forces of the body. With the onset of the cold season, the body begins to actively encounter viruses, and against the background of hypothermia and poor ventilation of the air in the room, immune defenses fall. In order to strengthen your body, you can use a mixture of honey and turmeric. Preparing the drug is not difficult. It is necessary to prepare the ingredients in equal proportions, for example, 2 tablespoons of turmeric, mixed with 2 tablespoons of liquid honey. The mixture should have a consistency similar to sour cream. If the honey has already crystallized, you can melt it in a water bath. But we must remember that it is not recommended to heat the sweet bee product above 50 degrees. They don't make medicine in reserve, so you shouldn't take more than the indicated ingredients. The resulting mixture should be kept in the refrigerator, daily using 1 to 2 teaspoons a day for the purpose of prevention. The effect of the mixture will not keep you waiting. The third recipe is to normalize the pressure in the arteries. Oriental spice has a positive effect on the work of the cardiovascular system. Normalization of blood pressure and an increase in hemoglobin levels are possible if you introduce turmeric into your diet. Mixed with honey, such a drug is certainly not recommended to be used without interruption. In order to bring your blood pressure back to normal, you need to eat every day a teaspoon of honey and turmeric, mixed in equal proportions. The fourth recipe is to improve the functioning of the digestive tract. The digestive system is very sensitive to any changes in the diet. This can result in stool disorder, increased gas formation, and a number of other unpleasant conditions. To optimize the functioning of the intestines, or rather its peristalsis, you can use a mixture of honey and oriental spices. An additional ingredient in this recipe is an absorbent, activated carbon. You can use white charcoal. The recipe is prepared as follows. Turmeric powder is mixed with honey, in equal proportions. In the already obtained mixture, it is necessary to add a tablet of activated carbon, ground into powder. After 1 to 2 weeks, you will notice significant improvements. The fifth recipe allows you to maintain harmony. Turmeric has a huge number of useful components that are actively involved in metabolism. There is only one way to get rid of extra pounds: to increase physical activity and reduce calories. There are no other ways. But you can speed up the process of losing weight by increasing your metabolism. In this case, turmeric with honey will help a lot. In addition to speeding up metabolic processes, a spoonful of spices with a sweet bee product will additionally saturate the body with nutrients, minerals, and vitamins. By using honey with turmeric at night, you will notice positive changes not only in terms of the figure but also in the psychological state. Such a folk drug will make it easier to fall asleep, and the quality of sleep will be much higher. There is no doubt that this is a very important step towards the figure of your dreams. We hope you found the information in the video helpful. Write in the comments how you cleanse your body and increase immunity. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more new educational videos.